Podcast 265: The Origin and Use of a Fly in the Ointment. Copyright 2026. ISBN 9789769782693. Greetings. Our audio series host for today is me, Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD. We'll explore the intriguing metaphorical expression, I quote, a fly in the ointment, end quote, which you may have heard as we broadcast from the beautiful island of Barbados. This idiom has a long history and emphasizes how small flaws can ruin otherwise favorable situations. Using insights from scripture and a variety of academic fields, we will analyze its literary beginnings, cultural relevance, and modern uses. However, the phrase, I quote, a fly in the ointment, end quote, caught my attention as a writer, cultural theorist, photojournalist, cinematographer, media arts specialist, podcaster, and theologian, since it describes a minor imperfection or issue that lessens an otherwise favorable or desirable circumstance. Segment 1: Textual Origins. Let's begin by exploring the biblical roots of this expression. The phrase, I quote, a fly in the ointment, end quote, originates from Ecclesiastes 10:1, which states, I quote, dead flies can cause the ointment of the apocryphy to send forth a stinking savour, so doth a little folly him that is in reputation for wisdom and honour, end quote. King James Bible 16:11. This metaphor offers a vivid illustration of how a small flaw or folly can destroy something precious, be it moral, spiritual, or social. The ointment symbolizes value, while the dead fly serves as a representation of folly and imperfection. Scholars identify Ecclesiastes as part of biblical wisdom literature, which often juxtaposes wisdom against folly to reveal profound truths about human vulnerability and limitations. Gittins 2026. In modern usage, the idiom retains its essence, conveying how minor issues can significantly affect larger plans. For instance, distractions in photography can corrupt the overall experience of capturing a moment. egrammarbook.com. Segment 2: Linguistic and Literary Evolution. As a cultural theorist, I find it compelling how this phrase transitioned from sacred text to everyday language over the course of centuries. Writers like John Bunyan in the 17th century utilized this metaphor to reinforce the notion and trivial defects can overshadow greater virtues. Later, literary giants such as Charles Dickens and Jonathan Swift and Jane Austen embraced the idiom to depict moments where small lapses led to consequential social misunderstandings and compromised reputations. Its endurance and versatility illustrate the phrase's applicability and versatility across various contexts, whether in narrative, satire, or moral instruction. Through my cultural lens, I have emphasized awareness of small imperfections and their potential to diminish overall excellence. Segment 3: Contemporary Cultural Meaning. In today's world, the idiom remains incredibly relevant. Whether referencing a defect in a product, a setback during an enjoyable vacation, or even a minor scandal that tarnishes one's public image, people continuously invoke the, I quote, fly in the ointment, end quote. According to Gittins 2026, the phrase persists because it encapsulates a universal experience, the disproportionate impact of small imperfections. Contemporary interpretations often frame these imperfections as natural occurrences rather than purely destructive forces. Nevertheless, the idiom continues to serve as a cautionary reminder of how fragile reputation and public trust can be. Segment 4, Academic Perspectives. The implications of minor imperfections have also drawn the attention of cultural theorists, theologians, philosophers, psychologists, and sociologists alike. Immanuel Kant argued that even minor ethical breaches disrupt moral consistency, as integrity requires universal adherence to moral law. Kant, 1785-1996. Friedrich Nietzsche suggested that small weaknesses can derail one's pursuit of self-mastery. Nietzsche, 1886-2002. Moreover, research by Tversky and Kaiman, 1974, illustrated people's attentiveness towards small losses, highlighting a negativity bias. Erving Goffman discussed how minor social missteps could damage one's faith, the delicate social identity projected in interactions. Goffman, 1959. These academic frameworks echo the idiom's central message that seemingly significant flaws can lead to outsized effects. Conclusion. In synthesizing my expertise as a Doctor of Divinity, author, podcaster, media arts specialist, cinematographer, photojournalist, and cultural theorist, I strive to interpret the phrase, I quote, "a fly in the ointment," end quote, across various lenses. The idiom captures the significant impact that minor imperfections can have on our experiences, making it applicable to a wide range of fields and fostering enriching cultural discussions as we continue to navigate our lives both personally and professionally. Let us remain vigilant in recognizing how small flaws can alter our perceptions and realities. Thank you for joining me today on this journey through the origins and implications of, I quote, "a fly in the ointment," end quote. Until next time, God bless.